Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're all having a great day so far. The Kalamazoo County Expo Center is the place to be this Saturday and Sunday. For all of you history buffs out there, as the 48th Annual Living History Show is back. Joining us today to preview that event and everything you can expect is Leslie Martin Conwell, the owner and CEO of the Kalamazoo Living History Show. Leslie, thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the interest.
Of course, of course. I mean, the interest, it's really an interesting kind of story, kind of event you guys are hosting. I found it extremely interesting. I'd never heard of it before, and I'm sure some people maybe have a lot of questions regarding what exactly is the Living History Show. You guys have been around for 47 years already. Can you tell us what exactly this event details?
Well, the Living History Show started 48 years ago as a way to bring history alive and to also bring historians, academics, the general public, children, museum people into touch so that they could exchange ideas, that they could learn from one another. And of course, that was before the internet. And the internet's a wonderful thing, but it's just not the same as talking one-on-one and seeing what all's going on. So the Kalamazoo Show is known for being very visually vivid because all the participants are in period clothing or costuming. And so you will see anybody from Roman soldiers all the way up to 1890. So it's just a way to come to listen, learn, and share. Lots of the traditional crafts have been kept alive by people who are doing living history, like the Kalamazoo Living History Show. And you'll see the best of the best here and many demonstrations going on too.
No, and that answers one of my next questions for you, Leslie, was really how did this whole thing get started? You explained it beautifully, but kind of shifting over now to sort of the why behind an event like this. Why is this something that you think that needs to be put on every single year? You guys have been bringing it back for nearly 50 years now. Why is this something that the Kalamazoo community, the community of across West Michigan, the Midwest community in general really does need an event like this to be able to explore history in a brand new way?
Well, I've been going to the show since 1989 and took over running the show in 2007. And that's because I saw value in what was happening at the show, which is conversation, cultural communication, sharing of ideas, sharing of knowledge, particularly in what I would call the living arts, the traditional crafts. It's so strong and has remained strong. We had to close down for 2 years, the 2020 and the 2021 show due to COVID, but we have bounced back and we are even stronger registration-wise than we were before COVID. And again, I think that's because people like the visuals, they like to listen, they like to learn, and they like to exchange ideas.
Yeah, no, we were just showing a couple of photos from past year's events, and it all looks like a really awesome time. People obviously taking the reenactment very seriously, and then also different vendors being there as well, kind of offering a little bit of extra information there as well. Leslie, what are some of the things that people that do show up to this 48th Annual Kalamazoo Living History Show can expect to see when they do show up to the Kalamazoo County Expo Center on Saturday or Sunday?
Well, we have 195 pre-registered vendors and traditional craftspeople. We have 3 very large expo halls that they will be demonstrating in, selling their wares, teaching and educating. We have several different program rooms, and you can get the schedule of events at kalamazooshow.com or on the Kalamazoo Living History Show pages. They're posted there. Every year we pick a theme, some part of history or an idea, and this year it's celebrating the oncoming anniversary of the Revolutionary War. And there's also, if you have an interest in Michigan's first communities, the indigenous communities, we have 2 different indigenous groups that come here. to speak. One is speaking on Native women, and we'll be singing and dancing as part of that. And then we have Southeast Water Spider Drum, which will be drumming and singing and educating. We have a very large children's activity area. It's free for kids. And they can do anything from meet with a fur trader, string a bead necklace, play with Lincoln Logs. I mean, who doesn't like to do that? So we understand that youth are a really important part of keeping this show going. So that again is free. So the strongest draw, though, is probably all the different vendors and craftspeople. If you've ever wanted to learn how to do brain tanning, we're going to have somebody here doing that. And numerous other crafts will be shown. So an awful lot to see.
Yeah, no, you definitely said it, Leslie. I mean, nearly 200 different vendors and showcasing what they know best, probably more than most people do, and really being able to pass along that knowledge. I mean, that's got to be awesome, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a big part of what we do, but we also understand that some of the people coming may have lots of knowledge and want to interact with people and also get involved. So we are doing one special program this year on how to get involved in living history. So that'll be great. That's geared, that's being done both days, and that's geared for people that want to get involved and participate.
Yes, no, absolutely. And of course, for everybody wanting to know a little bit more information regarding the Kalamazoo Living History Show, or maybe you're interested in attending, you can find all that information you need to know right now on our website, woodtv.com. Leslie, kind of shifting over to the end of this conversation, you know, we really do appreciate you being here and being able to kind of pass along a lot of information regarding this awesome, awesome event. But really, you know, what do you hope people get out of this? Not only the reenactors and the history buffs that come on down and want to be a part of the Living History Show, but also the vendors and organizers like yourself that really help put it on year after year.
We hope that they learn. We hope that they eventually participate. That would be great if we got more people involved. The conversation part is really important too. The exchanges back and forth. It leads to a better understanding of our history, different viewpoints on it, different aspects. And hopefully people will leave having learned something and having enjoyed the period clothing, the music, the dancing. We're just hoping that people come and enjoy.
Well, it's going to be an awesome, awesome time down at the Kalamazoo County Expo Center this Saturday and Sunday. Leslie, we really do appreciate it. One last time, I want to remind everybody that if you want to know a little bit more information on the Kalamazoo Living History Show and possibly even make sure that you can attend, you can find all that information right now over on our website, woodtv.com. For our Facebook audience, we've got links for you in the description box and the comments section. Leslie, one last time, thank you so much for stopping by today. We really do appreciate it. Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning in to this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.